Okay, I'm Roland Whatcott, and I'm here to tell the story today. The story I'm going to tell you today is called The Hamburger Story. And this is one of the favorite of all my kids. They'd ask to hear the story over and over and over again. I think especially Angela loved this story. So let me tell you about the Hamburger Story. When I was a scout, we were up camping on Francis's ranch, and we were out the third day of camping, and we were all out of food, except for Greg Stout. Greg had a mother who would get up with him early every time we went camping. She'd get up early and make him the best food, the best for breakfast, and make him the best food for camping. And we had had dried soup for dinner. But Greg had this huge hamburger that his mother had made him, and it had cheese in it, and barbecue sauce, and onions, and mushrooms. And anything good you can think of a hamburger was in that hamburger. It was a giant hamburger. It was so thick that he had to cook it for a long time over the fire, and all of us boys were sitting around the fire, all sitting on the ground, cross-legged around the fire, and boy, our mouths were just watering. Oh, we just loved the smell of that hamburger. We were so hungry for that hamburger, and Greg just kept turning it over and over. It was dark outside, and we just kept watching and looking into the fire, watching that hamburger cook. We were so hungry. And as we were sitting there, cross-legged with our hands on our knees, Greg started telling us some more about how good that hamburger was, and he flipped it over. He flipped it over, and it fell out of the pan and landed in my hand. It was so hot it was burning my hand, but do you think I said anything? No, I didn't say anything because I had Greg's fantastic, wonderful hamburger in my hand. And he thought he dropped it on the ground, and he was looking all over on the ground, feeling around in the dirt. Where's my hamburger? Oh no, I lost my hamburger. Oh no, anybody see my hamburger? And as he's looking, I'm slowly working my hand off my knee, up over my leg, and slowly up my body, and closer to my mouth until I got it right by my mouth. And I took a big bite, and as I lifted that hamburger up, everybody started laughing as they watched me take a big bite of Greg's hamburger. And Greg started yelling at me, "Hey, what are you eating my hamburger for?" I just ate his hamburger, that bite of his hamburger, and I said, "Greg, if it wasn't for me, your hamburger would be sitting in the dirt right now, so don't be complaining. You can have the rest." But I had about a third of that hamburger in one bite. And that's the hamburger story that my kids all love to hear.